Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Oregon, Mr. Blumenauer, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last night, several hundred people gathered to wish Sam Farr farewell to his congressional career, celebrating a half-century of public service. Sam started in the Peace Corps, volunteer in Columbia in the 60s. He was active as a local government official in the state legislature, 23 years in Congress. He came by his calling honestly. He was born on the 4th of July, son of Fred Farr, a state senator and a Johnson administration official. He has been dedicated to the widest range of issues of anybody I've worked with in my years in Congress. He's worked on issues of livable communities, of transportation, land use planning, healthy agriculture. He took very seriously the fact that he represented California's salad bowl. He's been a leader in marijuana reform, the famous Farr-Rohrabacher amendment, slapping the federal government's hand back from interfering with medical marijuana. You know, there's a movie from 1983, Woody Allen's movie about Zellick, this kind of a nebbish, chameleon-like person who showed up everywhere in all of these important events in the 20s and 30s. Well, Sam has sort of that characterization, although unlike a nebbish chameleon, Sam was bold, he was infectious, he was warm, but he was everywhere in the course of the last 20 years. He's just this last year alone, we saw the unprecedented oceans protections that were implemented by the Obama administration, and Sam Farr's fingerprints are all over that, building on 20 years of oceans protections as the major oceans advocate in Congress. He was in Cuba with President Obama as we opened up relations with that island, a half-century of isolation, and Sam's been on the right side of that issue, and luckily he was able to be there. He's been honored by the nation of Colombia, where he served as a Peace Corps volunteer. And last weekend, he was there with Secretary Kerry, celebrating the peace accords that brought an end to that torturous conflict. You know, people complain about Congress being too partisan, too gridlocked. It's true. But for 23 years, Sam Farr has shown, no matter who's in charge or how bad it gets, a smart person with a big heart, a good staff, persistence, and passion can make amazing things happen. He's made many gifts to his constituents and to the nation, but one gift may be overarching if people here take seriously his example of how to be a congressman.